I think it's better if I unmute myself. Hello and welcome to our Health Momentum workshop. Welcome, everyone. I'm so excited that you have come today and listen and participate in this workshop. I think this workshop will change how you view a whole food plant-based lifestyle and how to get there. So basically, my goal for you is that by the end of this workshop, you have a good understanding of what your wellness game plan should look like. So before we start, um, I had sent out a sheet, a worksheet that you can use to um, use while I explain everything, while I explain the keywords. You can go along and we have some fun. So let me show you how this sheet looks like. This is basically what I had sent out, and it has 10 spots in here for the 10 keywords. And you can use this when I reveal the keywords one after the other. And you can put it in and you can put your own comments in there. Okay, so there's a second page to it, and there's also a third page. So this page you use to write in the keyword, and before I explain the keyword, you can write in your, how clear this is to you. And after I explained it to you, you can write down how much you have now, your understanding of this keyword. Okay. Good, very good. I think we can wait a few more minutes until everyone drops in. Let me ask you if everyone can hear me. Can you give me a quick yes or no? Loud and clear? Anything? Just want to make sure that you can hear me properly. Okay, comments take a little bit longer to get in. Yes, okay, wonderful. Thank you. Excellent, thank you. So in this, for everyone who just joined in, I'm going to reveal the 10 keywords that I use in my blueprint and in my 16-week case study that help my clients to get to their goal. And you can go along with me with your sheet, with your worksheet, and fill in the information. As I just mentioned before, it's going to be fun. And I'm really excited to reveal those words, those keywords, because I think some of them are completely new to you, or at least now everything makes more sense. Okay, good. So first of all, I would like to, for everyone who is new, who doesn't know me, I help people who want to lose weight to stop dieting by adopting a whole food plant-based lifestyle to achieve ultimate health and weight loss. So this workshop is split into three parts. The first part, I will reveal the 10 keywords, which you can go along with your worksheet. In the second part, I will explain how you can use this worksheet in your daily life. And the third part is basically, I am going over my wellness blueprint, the 16-week case study for anyone who is interested to learn more about it. Good. So who am I? I'm a professional vegan chef. For the last 10 years, I've been cooking for the last 30 years in Germany, Caribbean, in New York City. I have a degree in culinary arts and food technology. I am certified in whole food plant-based nutrition by Dr. Campbell. And hey, what can I say? I'm passionate when it comes to helping people eat a healthier lifestyle or eat a healthier diet so they can improve their life and their health. When I see people who improve their health and wellness, I feel like a kid in a candy store. You all know me. I mean, at least the ones who have been with me. When I see that someone is successful, has lost weight, feels better than ever before, I literally feel like a little kid. It's just who I am, and um, I love what I do, and I want to help. And I think I have helped quite a lot of people. So far, we have organized almost 20 challenges with over 6,000 participants and have coached hundreds of people in the last few years. So um, during those few years that I have been coaching, I have seen a lot of different things, a lot of excuses, a lot of, you name it, I have seen it. And that's why I came up with those keys in order to avoid for anyone to make an excuse to go to the other side, so to speak. Um, one little cue. So let me give you a little question here. Um, do you know what I should rephrase the question? Who's more successful in losing weight, males or females? Can you give me the answer in the comments? That's I'm gonna be really curious. Who is more successful, males or females, men or women? What's your take on that? I'm really curious. Comments come in a little bit slow. So the question was, who do you think is more successful in losing weight? I'm not talking about the amount of weight. I'm talking about going from point A to point B, managing, going through the steps and ending where you want to be, meaning you have lost 10, 20, 30, 40, 100 pounds. Who do you think is more successful, men or women? This is unbelievable. Man, 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 man. Male, male, male. This is crazy. Ladies, ladies, you need to have some confidence. You know why? Because ladies are the winners by a landslide. By a landslide. And I'm not just saying this to make you feel good. Um, I can tell you, you know that I talk to most of my clients on the phone and through the coaching sessions. I can tell you that 97% of my clients are all women, and I do have men. I do have men, but they never make it. And I'm sorry, gentlemen, I'm not trying to put you down. I'm a man myself, and it's a tough cookie to swallow, so to speak. But women have the guts to go through the valley and end up where they want to be. And that's just the difference. And I'm so sorry, gentlemen, I have to put you down this time. Um, but the women are the winners by a landslide. So, ladies, congratulations to you. Um, you have been doing absolutely fantastic. There are, of course, a few gentlemen who do very well as well, but the most majority of men who tried have haven't even come even close to the women. So gold power, yes, Jackie, absolutely. You're committed. Women are more committed. Yes, that's right. Yeah. So, wait, that was really, really interesting. Thank you for participating in that. Okay, good. Let me ask you: did everyone have their worksheet on you. I mean, you don't have to have it, but for some of you who are maybe a little bit new, you can. Yeah, it would be beneficial if you have it. For those of you who are already members, you don't have to have it on you because most of the keywords you know already. But it would be nice if you could guess some of the keywords. Okay, good. Um, just a little bit about myself in case there are some who don't know me or haven't heard about me. I do what I do because of my mom. She was always obese. I tried to help her as a chef and I failed bitterly. Then she got breast cancer. Then she got Alzheimer's, and the suffering I saw is really not necessary. And I'm trying to educate everyone. There's a simple path. There's a simple path to go there. Well, sometimes it's not that easy, but with the right attitude and the keywords which I will reveal in a few minutes, it's all possible. And it's easier done than you think. Much easier. And with those keywords, it's a breeze. Okay. Um, let's get going. Let me see if. Okay, someone is asking where is. I have emailed the sheet to you. So look at your email. There, it should be right there, and then you can print it out. Okay. Good. So let me post the worksheet there, so you have an idea what I'm talking about. Okay. The first key is your why. And if you have clarity what your why means, what it is, just write a 1, and if you don't know, write a 0. And okay. So basically, your why is the reason why you have signed up on my Facebook channel, my YouTube channel, or maybe even have joined my program. Your why plays a huge role in carrying you through the ups and downs of a plant-based lifestyle. And this is the first key. The dilemma is that most people don't know their why. And during the coaching sessions, many of you have heard me talking about your why, and it to no fault of yours. Basically, we are being bombarded with so many different things that our why sometimes is completely foggy. And so basically, your why is the foundation. It's basically when you build a house, it's the concrete slab, so to speak. Okay, we have a question, just a question. Yeah, okay. Pamela is asking if someone who didn't sign up can be able. Yes, absolutely. Just use the link to Facebook. You can go to my YouTube channel, eatlikeaveganchef.com. You know what? Let me put it in here. Sorry, guys. Actually, you know what? You can also go to my website. That's the easiest part. I'm gonna put it in the comment here. Okay, if you click on the link, just scroll down. When you go to the Momentum workshop, you can sign up there, and you get immediately an email with a link that gives you access to either Facebook or YouTube. Yeah, but you should be able to find me on Facebook or YouTube. It should be live there. Okay, good. Um, okay, so everyone put in their number for the why. Um, so here's the thing: once you transition to a whole food plant-based lifestyle, we're all excited. However, a few weeks, um, you experienced your first dip, and I'm not talking about a hummus dip. I'm talking about a dip in your journey. Uh, that your excitement is goes a little down. Maybe that could be after 4 weeks, but it could be after about 12 weeks. It depends. I have a lot of clients who lose 30 pounds in the first 3 months, and then suddenly they celebrate, they're all over the place, and then they gain 4 or 5 pounds back. And then a month later, they're back, and hey, chef, I gained a few pounds back. What did I do wrong? And they forgot that they didn't follow either the meal plans, or they didn't follow the exact, you know, um, I don't want to say that there are no regulations. We follow the SOPA-free lifestyle, which is very simple. You eat, you avoid sugar, processed foods, alcohol, animal products, and you're good to go. And from that point of view, and fats, of course. So from that point of view, it's very simple. You follow this route, you should be able to maintain a certain weight. Obviously, um, it always gets tricky. Sometimes foods, whole food, plant-based foods are great, but you need to have a plan. You need to have a plan in order to make those vegetables work for you. Okay, we'll get there in a second. Okay, so this was the first keyword. Key number 2 is creating a goal. And let me move this. Okay. So key number 2 is a goal. If you have a goal, if you know what your goal is, put a 1 in your box. If not, put a 0. But here's the thing: the truth is, 80% of all people never create a goal in their life. The quotes: if we fail to plan, we plan to fail. And that's exactly that. A ship without a captain will never reach its destination. So you have heard these quotes before, and yet most of us never create a goal. Sometimes, New Year's Day or New Year's, we say, okay, we want to lose weight, we want to do this and that, but that's it. Other than that, we really don't do create a goal. And but again, this is not your fault. It's basically, we are living in a society where everything is so fast and so hectic that we forget, creating a goal. There are much more important things like creating a goal. We got to feed our family. We got to take care of our kids. There's so many things we have to focus on, and creating a goal is not one of them. And that's unfortunately the part where we uh, we miss out. Basically, there's another quote saying vague goals lead to vague results, and that's exactly what it is. So first, you have to create a long-term goal. Let's say 12 months, then a 3 months goal, then a weekly and a daily goal. And the daily goal is aligned with the weekly, and the weekly is aligned with the monthly, and the monthly is aligned with the yearly. So it's like building a concrete house. And not having a goal is the same as not building a house on or building a house on sand. So one of the things you can envision your goal is, how do you see yourself? How do you envision yourself a year from now? And write it down. You can actually use your sheet and write it down in the, let's see where it is, right here. The second one is the goal. You can write down what your goal is. And um, for some people, it's losing weight. For some people, it's coming off of their blood pressure medicine, cholesterol, whatever it is. Um, Nothing is too much. Nothing is too small. A goal is a goal. But when we do a whole food plant-based lifestyle, most of these things get solved, and basically we reduce our chronic diseases. The blood pressure goes down, cholesterol goes down, A1C goes down. It's really great. And this is the best way to envision your goal is envision yourself as the happiest person in the world. What would it feel like? That's your goal. Write it down. And this will also feed into your goal. And again, you want to see where you now. Are you happy with where you are right now? If not, well, envision yourself. Where do you want to be in 3, 6, or 12 months from now? It all depends. These goals, we usually, in our coaching sessions, we dissect them. We're making sure that we, know exactly what we do at what time. Each week we know exactly what our goal is, how much weight we want to lose. And there's a rule, so not a rule, there's a formula, so to speak, how you can divide your weight loss into months, into weeks, and that's how we create our goal. So basically, just to give you an example, if you want to lose 60 pounds, let's say you lose 10 pounds per month, that's 6 months. So in 6 months, you would lose 60 pounds. It probably is more than that, more months, but just to give you an example. So that's 10 pounds per month. Divide this into 4 weeks, is 2.5 pounds per week. Right there, you have your goal. And it is very, very important. So when we start the journey, we don't look at the 60 pounds. We look at the 2.5 pounds. Okay, so you're much more motivated to achieve your goal. Okay, that was key number 2. Key number 3 is journaling. One of the ways, many of us are completely overwhelmed during their, daily routine, and it manifests in, we cannot sleep, we cannot, we are completely, I don't want to say dizzy, but we have so much on our head that many of us say, journaling? No, I don't have time for journaling. And let me ask you, who here is journaling, and who here thinks that they are too busy? Just give me a yes or no. So journaling basically helps you manage your anxiety, reduces stress, and copes with depression. Journaling helps control your symptoms and improve your mood by helping you prioritize problems, fears, and concerns, and providing an opportunity for positive self-talk, identifying negative thoughts and behaviors. So journaling is scientifically proven to work. And when you have a problem or you're stressed, keeping a journal can actually help you identify what's causing the stress and anxiety. Once you have identified those stressors, you can then work on them and resolve the problem and reduce your stress. So it's pretty cool. But I find that journaling goes even deeper because um, our unconscious mind rules, I would say, 90% of our daily life. Everyone, you know, basically, when you drive a car, it happened to me too. And suddenly you catch yourself, oh, I missed three lights. I don't even remember if I passed them on red or green. And that's because we were in thoughts and our unconscious mind took over. So um, our unconscious mind is basically only red or green, right or wrong. That's how our unconscious mind works. So if there's a red light and you have your eyes up in front of you, you will brake, even though if you're not consciously seeing the light, but you will brake as long as you can see it. Your unconscious mind is going to pick up on that. But you cannot compare that, for instance, when we talk about health. Our unconscious mind wants us to be comfortable. Comfortable could be a bag of chips and a beer. That's comfortable. Our unconscious mind doesn't make a difference. Um, so, from that point of view, if we train our unconscious mind through journaling, we can actually program it in a way that we can identify problems and erase them, so to speak. And that's um, so. Don't forget to write the number behind the keys. Let me go to the sheet. After I've explained the key, put your number there. Put a one there or zero if you now understand it better. Okay. So key number 4 is mindfulness. And mindfulness is about meditation, is about being in the now, living in the now. And this is really, really important, just as important as journaling. Um, for instance, meditation curbs depression. And a recent study actually from Yale found that meditation reduced activity in the circuits of the brain responsible for wandering thoughts and for thinking about yourself. You see, when you think, oh, can I do it? Can I manage this? Can I go on this lifestyle? Am I going to make it? So your brain constantly wanders. And if we, being mindful and practice meditation, those wandering thoughts are going to disappear and you will be much more successful in life, not only in your diet or in your lifestyle. You will be better on the job, you will be better everywhere. You sleep better. It's just, meditation has a incredible influence on your life. Um, no surprise that Johns Hopkins review of medical literature found that meditation was just as good as an antidepressant drug at relieving depression. I think I need to say this again. This is crazy. Uh, John Hopkins' review of the medical literature found that meditation was just as good as an antidepressant at relieving depression, needless to say, without all the common side effects. So, meditation is pretty cool. That's what we do in our weekly coaching sessions, and I think our members enjoy that too. Meditation builds your brain and protects it. It tampers down pain and gives happiness a lift. Endorphins generated um, are being flushed throughout our nervous system, gives us a well-being lift. While endorphins are most famously responsible for a runner's high, it turns out that sitting on a cushion or a chair or wherever you meditate on is a pretty good way to get those goosebumps as well. Meditation is good for your heart and turns out that meditation can give us some much needed protection and lower blood pressure. So that was a mindfulness. Okay. Number five. Number five. Let me see if anyone can guess what this is. Actually, no, not yet. We'll not yet. Um, yes. Okay. I'm going to give you a question, and you can put it in the in the answer in the comments. What is the most important account in your life? It is not your bank account. It's very hard. I made it very, very hard. So I don't think you can guess this. Preparation is good, but it's not that. It has something to do with your mindset. It has something to do with, standing up straight, heads up, shoulders up. What is it? Let me know in the comments. Gratitude. Almost. It's not gratitude, but it's similar. It's confidence. Confidence. Um, it's your confidence account. So basically, um, consider the competition on your job or co-workers. If you don't pick up the pace, you may not get a raise, or even worse. Confidence comes from knowing what, when, and how to do things. And um, posture, yeah. Self-confidence, Jackie, yes, you got it. Very good, you got it. Um, you all have good points, absolutely. But it's just that confidence gives you, um, basically, when you have confidence, you have a plan. When you have a plan, you feel confident. It's the same thing. If you go somewhere and you have a plan, you know exactly what you want to do. You go in this place because you know what you have to do. So you're confident. If you go, let's say it's your first school day, um, you got to go to school. Are you confident? No, by no means. You don't know what to expect. Um, so we are all intimidated. But when we know what we have to do, we are confident. And that's where the blueprint comes in. The blueprint, what is in the library. So you all have it. And very, very often, I have to remind everyone to read through it because everything is written in there. And it makes it so much easier for you. So, for instance, um, let me ask you a question. Here, who here goes in the supermarket and buys food without having a meal plan? Haha. Who goes to the supermarkets on their weekly shopping frenzy and buys their groceries without having a meal plan? Say I. Yeah. And you know what? To be honest, it's 98% of all people, 90 or maybe 99% of all people go in a supermarket, shop, bring everything home, and then they make a meal plan out of it or make a dish out of it. We do the opposite. We do it the other way around. You have a meal plan, you have a shopping list, you have the recipes, you go in a supermarket, you know exactly what you need to buy, you bring it home, and you have less waste. That's the whole key about it. And you buy things that are in season because the meal plans are designed in such a way that they're seasonal and not, you buy strawberries in the winter, which you can. You can buy strawberries in the winter, but those strawberries were, there were 3,000 miles on a truck from Florida or from California, and they have little to no nutrients anymore. So having the confidence, having the knowledge to know what to do, when to do, how to do it, gives you a complete advantage. Um, Okay, the next one, and I think all of you have it, but very often when it comes to a whole food plant-based lifestyle, a lot of people don't use it, but you use it everywhere else, and you know that everyone is very familiar with this, um, and it's faith. Faith is believing in what you cannot see yet, and you may do this with in a lot of other circumstances. Many of you are uh, churchgoers, and you know what it means. You know what faith means. But when it comes to a whole food plant-based lifestyle, very often we don't take advantage of our faith. Faith is to believe what you do not see. The reward of this faith is to see what you believe. So, uh, from that point of view, that leads us back to confidence and our goal. Can you see how all these keys are linked together? Without one, you don't achieve the other. You understand? And that's where all these keys work together. Because when I give you the meal plans, when I give you the shopping list, and when we talk on the coaching sessions, we remember I always ask you, what are your wins and challenges? Very often you tell me only wins. That's perfect. So you believed in your journey, you made it. And then we have challenges. Challenges are basically um, the universe telling us, are you serious? Let's see. And we got to get through this. And that's where our faith pulls us through. We can do this. I can do this. And you know that many of our previous members have done it, and they have made it. So definitely, faith is right there. Okay, this is the one I had the video about. Anyone remembers when I talked about the video? In the video, let me just tell you the poem, and I remind you, give you a little refresher. To me, it's one of the best poems I know about this. Let me know in the comments if you can guess um, that keyword. I'm your constant companion. I'm your greatest helper or heaviest burden. I will push you onward or drag you down to failure. I'm completely at your command. Half of the things you do might as well turn over to me, and I will do them quickly and correctly. I'm easily managed. You must be firm with me. Show me exactly how you want something done, and after a few lessons, I will do it automatically. I am a servant of great people, and alas, of all failures as well. Those who are great I have made great. Those who are failures I have made failures. I'm not a machine though. I work with the precision of a machine, plus the intelligence of a person. You may run me for profit. In this case, you may run me for health, or you run me for ruin, or you may run me for sickness. It makes no difference to me. Take me, train me, be firm with me, and I will place the world at your feet. Be easy with me, and I will destroy you. Who am I? No, not yet. Yes! Melanie, you got it. Melanie, you got it. Habits. Habits. Excellent. Excellent. Very good, Melanie. You did it. Um, habits is something that is so important. If you don't control your habits, they will control you. If you don't control your day, then your day will control you. So when was the last time you reflected on your habits? So that said, the best way to protect or to project someone's future is to look at the last 6 months. And you can clearly see if someone is changing their habits by looking at the last 6 months. And you can see this especially in our 16-week case study. You look at everyone who joined and you see a pattern. The pattern is in the beginning, it's like 5 pounds, 4 pounds, 3 pounds, 2 pounds, and then bang, 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 two, 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 two. A pattern comes along. And then at the end, the goal is reached. And that's only possible if we maintain good habits. Okay. Um, so it's a good way to think about what kind of habits you would like to change and what you would like to uh, you know address. So you can do this in your sheet. You can you can write down your habits. It's number 7. Okay. Next one, key number 8, community. Our community basically is our Facebook community where we have really fantastic people in there. And I'm so blessed to have a great community. Um, it's community is in my opinion is your backbone. And I want to explain this in giving you this example. You are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. If you hang out with 5 people who lose weight, guess what? You're the 6th person who loses weight. If you hang out with 5 people who go to the gym, guess what? You're the 6th person. If you hang out with 5 like-minded people who hold each other accountable, guess what? You are the 6th person who's accountable. And if you hang out with 5 people who drink and eat junk food, guess what? You are the 6th person who is drinking and eating junk food. So your community counts. The people you hang out with matter. And that's why I always emphasize when you join the Facebook community, post in the group, connect with others, because we all have like-minded people. And so from that point of view, it's very, very important. Let me put this back here. Okay, key number 9. And that is probably, they're all important, but this one is the almost important. There's one more, but this one, without that one, nothing works. And this is the secret ingredient. And I'm almost certain that no one would guess what the secret ingredient is. It's not food. It's not food. It's you. You are the secret ingredient because only you can make the decision to show up to the coaching sessions, to show up in a supermarket, buy the food that you want, read the blueprint, do this, do that. You are the one who is in charge. And that's why you are so important when it comes to managing this lifestyle. You have to show up, and that's why I said earlier, who is more successful, men or women? Jackie, that's so nice. That's very nice. Let me pause this here. That's nice. Thank you. Thanks, Jackie. No, but it's what I was saying is there are so many. Yeah, the difference between men and women. Look at that. The women showed up, and that's you. You showed up and made a difference, and that's why you are one of the most important keys. Karen, you don't have a sheet. You can actually get you can download it by I have emailed you a sheet. Just look in your email and print it out from there. Okay. Okay, the number one, I'm sorry, key number 10, and therefore the most important of all of them. And that is the reason why so many people don't make it. Let me let me give you let me give you an example. At work, when you go to work, you have a boss. Let me see if someone can guess that keyword. You all know it. You all know it. You have heard it 1,000 times. When you go to work, you need to be bang bang to someone. You have to report to someone, to your boss or whoever it is. But when it comes outside your job, there's no one you have to report to. You do what you want to do. You eat, you drink, and you know, haha, Jackie, you are spot on. You're spot on. Um, it is accountability. That's right. You're right. Accountability. And without accountability, you don't get to your goal. And you see, there, everything falls together. Your why, your goal, all the journaling, all the meditation, your faith, everything comes together, your confidence. But if you're not accountable to anyone, guess what? Doesn't make a difference. You're not going to get there because um, there's no one who is holding you accountable. Um, you can procrastinate on taking action by telling yourself, "Oh, I will start next Monday with my new lifestyle," and all that leads to nowhere. In fact, 80% of people who said they will start next Monday are still trying. And that's the sad part. That's why we have this yo-yo style, this yo-yo effect from our diets. Guess what? They give you a plan, they give you a meal plan, or they give you foods to eat, but there's no one there to hold you accountable, and that's the problem. All obviously, we have to hold ourselves accountable, and if someone offers to be accountable or listen to you or being accountable to you, then we should take that offer. That's why we have accountability sessions throughout the week. Right now, we have 3 times a week accountability sessions, but it's only the same people who come. It's only the same people. There's a bunch of people who come, and guess what? These are the most successful people. That's what I learned in my coaching sessions. Basically, um, there's 2 types of people. The one person says, "Oh, I lost 2 pounds, or 3 pounds, or 4 pounds for the week," and the other person said, "Ah, I gained a half a pound." Okay, why? Because they had visitors, they had this, they had that. So accountable is, it doesn't matter who's coming. If Santa is coming, you tell Santa, "Santa, sorry, I cannot eat any meat." Santa will be happy about it. I'm just making it up now. But so it's important that we are accountable to ourselves and to someone who is willing to be the other person. I'm your accountability partner. You can come to me and you tell me, "Oh, I screwed up," and I say, "Okay, how can we change it?" And so from that point of view, it's important. Even if you come to the accountability sessions, you would be embarrassed if you gained a pound. I mean, every week. But that happen if something is wrong, or you haven't followed the meal plan. There's two things. And but I'm not there to ridicule you. I'm there to help you. I would never, tell you, you screwed up. Never. But I have a lot of people who come to the accountability sessions because simply by showing up, they know they have to follow the meal plan, and it makes them feel better. So from that point of view, when you um, when you see success, then you love to go to the accountability sessions, and that's why it is so important. Um, so do you agree with me on accountability? Say yes. When it comes to adopting a lifestyle, we always talk about um, you know money lost or money, whatever has anything to do with money. But when it comes to health, we we just don't talk about it. And then if you don't make time for your health now, you have to make time for illness later, and that's where our accountability is happening. The reason, the very reason we are heading into this health crisis is the lack of accountability. And I don't say this to be mean. It's just simply, I know we are being bombarded from all sides, you know, this diet is better, that diet is better, eat this, eat that. And I know it's not easy, but once we have an accountability partner and we have a plan, like the blueprint, that's all we need to do. All we need to do is basically focusing on what's ahead. And that's how we get to our goal. When in the Facebook community, you can look for um, an accountability partner. In our coaching sessions, you can partner up with an accountability partner. If you want to do it, once we don't, between the days where we don't have accountability sessions, partner up with someone else. Hey, would you like to be my accountability partner? And this is so important because you hold yourself and each other accountable, and just the thought alone will hold you along this meal plan, hold you along this journey, and keeps you from dipping down and falling off the beaten path. So it's very, very important. um, that said, success happens outside your comfort zone, so we have to find a way to get out of it, and it's very hard for some people, and I understand that. Going to the gym is not easy. If you don't want to go to the gym, there's other ways to do it. YouTube has tons of um, um, activities. Nike has a great app where you can get really cool um, exercise ways. It's basically there's no excuse to do anything in order to get to our goal. Inc. magazine lately said people who are accountable control their own fate. You see, where everything comes back together, it's it's just absolutely incredible. Um, okay, good. So I guess you understand why I put accountability uh, basically as the most important keyword. It's so important. And you can tell that all the 10 keys are all intertwined, which brings us to our goal, our why, our habits, our confidence, faith, and it's all one circle. Um, by following these keywords, following the blueprint, participating in the coaching sessions is the key. That's why so many people who have been doing the 16-week case study have been doing so well. Um, Let me see. I would like to play you a little video clip from from one of my previous members, so just that you can see how the meal plans work.
Melanie,
I'm Paul.
and we're here to share a little bit about our journey with Chef Frank's Eat Like a Vegan Chef program. We started our journey. Paul has lost 55 pounds, I've lost 33 pounds, and the beauty is we've kept it off with the SOPA-free lifestyle.
This past week, I celebrated my 67th birthday.
And we went away and we did indulge in some eating out. We did still eat vegan, but we ate out, so it wasn't the way that I would cook with the oil-free and totally SOPA-free. We both gained weight. We gained a couple of pounds back.
We really appreciated the Chef Frank community wishing me a happy birthday throughout the week. It was awesome.
It was.
But remember, it's Chef Frank himself who sets the tone for so many positive and supportive pieces. When people are struggling, and then when people are happy, he's there for you.
And then since we've been back, yesterday was our first day back, and we jumped right back into the program. And in one day, we've lost 2 pounds each. So it works. It really, truly works. So we really appreciate this program, the community, Chef Frank. We love it. It works.
Thank you for hearing our story.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Melanie and Paul. That was so nice to make this video for me and for all of us. So back to the worksheet. Fill out the worksheet as best as you can, and work with this on a daily basis. If you are a member, you can utilize it as well, and we can work on it and make it even more concise. I'm working on a much better system right now. I should have it ready next week. So everyone who is joining the 16-week case study, and I will talk about it in a minute, everyone will have access to the system, and it's just absolutely incredible. We make, every time we make progress throughout the weeks, it's actually visible. And when you see, every week goes from, let's say, from whatever weight, 200, 198, 196. And if you see those numbers drop, it's extremely motivating. And so from that point of view, I'm really excited what's ahead. And yeah, so let me see if okay, so that's basically how you can use your sheet. You can use it at home, fill it out a little bit more so you have an idea. And yeah, if anyone has any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. I wanted to ask you, I know it was a long presentation, but for those of you who are interested to, participate in a 16-week case study, if you would like to hear more about it, I'd be happy to talk about it. Let me know in the comments if you're okay with this, then I'll proceed. If you don't want me to talk about it, then put a no in, and I will not talk about the case study anymore. So just let me know. Okay. So basically, Laura says yes. Okay. So basically, just imagine how great it will feel when you finally no longer have to struggle. Portion control, counting calories, dieting, not fitting in clothes, gaining weight. How good it feels when you're feeling healthy, thinner and happier, full of energy, getting off of medications, living your best life, fitting into your favorite jeans. Here's why: accountability. This is what you get in the 16-week case study. Accountability is the number one issue that most of the clients are very successful. Some take a little bit longer, but they see the positive side on accountability. Faster results, much faster results than most other diets. First of all, whole food plant-based lifestyle, or I call it the holistic plant-based lifestyle, is based on whole food ingredients. And it's there is, to me, there is no better way. You actually eat nutrient dense food instead of calorie restricted foods. So we don't restrict calories. We try to eat calorie, nutrient dense foods. That's the entire difference. Less frustrations because you have a plan, and you just follow the plan, and it works. It's a proven path. Uh, that's why we have the circle of the keywords together. You know, they all fit together. They all work, and um, that's how it works. Successful people do figure out what they want, identify the why they want it, and they ask who, not how. And here's the thing: with anyone who's interested to join the case study, you will get 16 weeks of coaching, uh, weekly coaching and accountability sessions, including meditation, mindfulness, holistic lifestyle, nutrition. Um, then in the 4 months access, you have obviously access to my membership, the blueprint, 4 seasons meal planner, where we have 4 seasons of meal plans, our private Facebook community, live cooking demos, and guest speakers, challenges, and master classes. So basically, as I mentioned before, you have all the shopping list, all the meal plans, everything is included. You have, once you sign up, you get an onboarding with me. I show you everything. I show you the entire membership, what to do, when to do, how to do it. Okay, I mentioned this, the cooking demos, weekly cooking demos. We went through this. You have bi-weekly individual coaching sessions with me. So basically, just imagine if you go to the gym and you get a private coach, how much you pay for that private coach. You pay big bucks for that. And I give it to you for a much, much lower price. After the case study, you will have lifetime access to all recipes and meal plans. And this is going to go away. This is really, I put this as an incentive. We had this. Oops, sorry. Okay, so and that's basically you have a total value of $4,000 what you get in this case study, and the regular price is $1,290, and today it's only $387. And but the bummer is I only have 10 spots available because I cannot get more people in simply because I want to be able to coach at a level that helps everyone. So, you can go to eatlikeaveganchef.com, click on 16 case study, 16-week case study, and you can enroll right there. It's very simple to enroll. You will be able to create, schedule your onboarding, and then we'll get the ball rolling, so to speak. Yes, just like honey. I wanted to show you.
With Chef Frank back in November of 2020. I didn't expect much since I had previously been on so many different diets and they have all failed. I figured this was probably going to be the same, but boy, was I ever wrong. I had a lot of issues like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, and lymphedema, and was on 5 different medications. My goal was not so much to lose the weight, but to get off these medications once and for all. I went to get my first blood work since I started in January, and I was shocked at the results. After only a few months, my numbers came down, and the weight just came off without even really trying. My blood pressure and cholesterol both went down, and those medications were removed. I then went back to the doctor in April. She removed 1 diabetes medication and lowered the dosage on my remaining high blood pressure medication. I'm now on only 2 medications. I never thought in a million years that I would be able to get one of my medications removed, but 3 of them, that was unheard of. Once I started feeling better. I had more energy within days of starting this program. My joints didn't hurt, and the neuropathy on the bottoms of my feet, they started going away. I have now lost about 25 pounds in 6 months, as well as removing the 3 medications. I feel so much better with more energy to do things. Thank you, Chef Frank. This program has changed my life.
Thank you so much, Connie. That was very nice of you. Yeah, Connie is one of the members who is with me over a year now, and she really has improved her chronic diseases. And there's plenty others. Barbara, I had her this morning on the accountability session. You know, she has made so much progress. Just many of you know her. You know, in the beginning she couldn't lose that much weight. Last year she lost 15, and now she has lost 15 pounds in the first 6 weeks or 8 weeks. So she really made an incredible progress. That's because I have created the 16-week case study, and I have started it actually from January 1st, but I have introduced it a little bit later. But she has lost 15 pounds in the first 6 or 8 weeks. Just incredible. Just like Sherry. I don't know if she's here. Yeah, she's here. She has lost close to 20 pounds since January. So so far we have seen some really great results, and there's plenty of others. So if you're interested to join the case study, please do it as soon as possible, because after 10 people have joined, I will turn off, and I'm not going to let more people in, because I want to make sure that the coaching experience is good. That's why I do this. That's very important to me. That said, I will only open up the membership for the next 2-3 days. The special, the 70% special, is going to go away tomorrow night. So you have until tomorrow night to sign up. You have options to pay over 2 months or 6 months, or you can make one payment. One payment 387, or you can make 2 payments of, I'm not sure how much it is right now, but these are the best deals. The 6 months is a little bit more, but at least you have an option to pay over 6 months. Yeah, let me know if you're interested. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'm here to help. I am here to make your life a little easier. So if you want to lose weight and reclaim your health, if you want to become or want to be more energetic, happier, and agile, and if you want to do it all without dieting, portion control, calorie counting, then this is for you. But before we go any further, you need to know I can't help everyone. So this is not for you if you don't want to lose weight, if you don't want to improve your health, if you cannot afford to buy weekly groceries. And it's very important, you have to show up to the sessions. That's really important when you join the 16-week case study. We're looking for people who show up, who can do the work. That's really important. This is for you if you want to lose weight, want to reclaim your health, and have been dieting all your life without good results, and you want to reverse chronic diseases. So of course you want to feel better than ever before. Then this is for you. If you want to lose 20 or 30 pounds or even more, diets haven't worked. This is definitely for you. You can go to eatlikeaveganchef.com. On the top, it says 16-week case study. You can sign up right there. Um, the special is up until tomorrow night. Give you a little time to, to sort out your finances. But what you get for the 16-week case study is life changing. I'm not making it up. Um, maybe some of you who are here, you can give a few words as to how it has helped you in your journey to a whole food plant-based lifestyle. Um, I know we have a few members here. Cherry is here. If you would like to put in a few words here in the comments, let me know if you liked it, if you enjoyed the journey so far. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Um, yeah, so basically, this is for you if you want to um, improve your life. Definitely. I have one more. Um,
Pleased to meet ye. Actually, I'm not. My name's Jackie Holtzel, and I've been with Chef since November of 2020. And thanks to his program, I've lost 30 pounds, and I feel great. And because of that, I made an audition tape for the Renaissance Fair locally, and I got the part. So if I hadn't done that, Chef's program, I wouldn't have had the energy. And it's really changed my life, made me feel much better. And I learned to cook in the process. It's a win-win-win. So I hope you join Chef. You won't regret it. It's just the best program there is around. It's worth every penny. Take care and cheerio, mate.
Thank you. Thank you, Jackie. I know Jackie is among us here. I hope it was okay that I shared your video. Um, Diane is a member, I know. Thank you, Diane. Barbara. Yeah, actually, Barbara is the one I was talking about. Barbara has made incredible results. When you hear when someone had bariatric surgery, it's almost impossible to go on a plant-based lifestyle. And she did it. And against all her doctors, she did it. And, so far she has lost over 30 pounds now. Just incredible. Diane has joined it, and wonderful. Thank you so much. Sherry has joined since January, and thank you so much. Program is filled with even more than I was exposed to. I lost close to 20 pounds in less than 3 months. You won't regret it. Thank you so much, Sherry. Really appreciate it. Yes. So anyone interested in the case study, please take advantage of the 70% special. It's, this is only a COVID, how can I say that? We're going through a pandemic. I know things are tough, and that's why I'm giving this discount, because I know things are tough right now, and it's not going to be always like this. So that's why I gave this 70% special. I know it works. Take advantage of the 70% special. It's not going to be up there forever. I've also sent out an email. Anyone who's interested, there's a link. You can sign up right there. Yeah. So I hope you have enjoyed this presentation. I hope you have enjoyed the workshop. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, please give it a thumbs up and follow my channel if you like. This way you always, if you click the little bell, this way you always get a notice when I go live. And yeah, Facebook the same. Give it a like or a heart, and share this workshop. This workshop is going to be up on YouTube for a few more days, and then I'm probably going to take it off. So feel free to share it with your friends. There's still time to join. I haven't looked if 10 people have joined yet, but once 10 people have joined, the program is closed. And then you have to wait. Thank you so much, everyone. I thank you for joining me here today. I hope you got something out of it. This is something that is very dear to my heart, and I'm here to help. Thank you, everyone, and have a good night.